Good afternoon. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. This is clearly stated in you with vibrating minds. I want to try and explain it as simply as I can. Planet Earth is part of a vast cosmic universe. We are one planet of who knows how many, right? If we are still programmed to believe that we are the only entities in this galactical universe, then we're fucking morons. I'm learning a lot. I told you guys I was bringing you on this journey with me, and every day I'm learning something new, and every day I'm putting the puzzle pieces together on the program they fed us that needs to be put on who's expired its shelf life. We need to come into a whole new earth, a whole new experience of living, which is what religion would call, what is it? I even forget the name of it. Armageddon. Yeah, I know. People are going to be livid. I know. Whatever. All good. I've lived a religious life. I was, did my Bible school and student of the Word of God and student of the Bible. I know my verses well back in the day. I was well trained, well taught, well programmed. Therefore, now that I've learned to open up my mind and think outside the box of the program propaganda that they've been feeding us, I've come to a lot of different realizations. And I think probably the biggest one of all is the fact that we are not weak. They want us to believe we're weak, but we're not. And I know I'm going to piss people off, and I really don't care because it's time now. It's just time. Okay? We are the gods. We have to have a relationship with our higher selves and the realms to allow us to have a human earthly experience. Everything around you that you see, I know it sounds really crazy, and I'm going to say stuff and you're going to be like, wait, what? I know, but it will come to clarity. It will, I promise. We're living in a matrix, okay? This is all just a programmed program to allow us to have a human experience on earth. Because we are souls. That's what we are. Your soul is infinite. It's limitless. It can do, go, and be anything it wants to be. Yeah, that's what I said. Your soul is limitless, and it can be, do, and be anywhere it wants to be. And the only person in control of that is you. Not them. They want you to believe they're in control. They want you to believe that they're controlling because we're weak. We need to be guided because, we're incapable of walking on our own and doing our own thing. They need, the intelligent ones need to tell us how we are to conduct our lives. Okay, I know you hear the sarcasm and all of that, right? The human experience is just that. We are a soul living a human experience on earth. Let that resonate. We are a soul living a human experience on earth. So when you just sit with that in itself, forget everything else. Forget everything else. Just sit with that for a minute. How does that resonate in your own mind? For me, it makes me understand that I'm responsible for whatever it is that I've created in my realm. And I may not be responsible for the outward things that come towards me, but I'm definitely responsible for how I react to this coming towards me, right? I may not be responsible for um, the death of a family member, example, because we've all lost family members. But I am responsible for how I'm going to allow that death to impact the rest of my life. I'm responsible for that. So I'm responsible for choosing if I'm going to be depressed, if I'm going to be angry, if I'm going to be hurt, if I'm going to be sad, if I'm going to be frustrated, and if I am going to mourn. But not only am I responsible for all of that, but I'm also responsible for the amount of time I spend in that emotional state. And once I understand that aspect, it allows me to understand that I'm responsible for my actions, reactions, words spoken, and lifestyle that I choose to live. Nobody is responsible for that but you, but me. I'm responsible for my life. You're responsible for yours. Your mother doesn't own it. Your father doesn't own it. Just because your sister was mean to you and you grew up without a father does not mean you are not responsible for your life. Accountability is critical to the healing process to allow you to get to your personal best. We are responsible for our own lives. Nobody owns the good things we've done or the shit things we've done, or nobody owns that. And nobody can be responsible for it. Until next time, it's clearly stated. Have ready minds. Take care.